So if you're thinking about buying a Chevy or GMC vehicle from as early as about 2006, 2007, I would definitely find out whether or not they have the active fuel management DOD system. Because if they do and they're out of warranty and these items have not been replaced already, 9 times out of 10, you're going to run into a problem with it. And just keep in mind, if you have to have this repair, it's going to cost a lot of money to get done. I got Omar here with me. He's been doing this over the past couple days, making it look real easy. But I just wanted to show you that I'm in my driveway. I'm nowhere special right now. And hopefully, when it's all said and done, we'll be able to hit the road again. So most of the GMC or Chevy vehicles that have these lifter issues usually have a few indicators. You would hear lifter tick, or you would have low oil pressure, or you would have other things that would kind of tell you what's going on or make you believe that there's something going on with the vehicle. Recently, I took it to get an oil change, and not even maybe 200 miles after the oil change, if that, we got this check engine light. So the P0307 code that you get when the check engine light comes on could be a few different things. And in my case, I went through a few different processes of elimination before I finally determined that it was the actual lifter. So the first thing I did was check whether there was spark or not. Based on all of the videos I watched on YouTube and just talking to different people, one of the issues could have possibly been that the coil pack went bad. The coil pack didn't make any changes. So next I went to the plugs and the wires. Although when I pulled the plugs out, they were definitely fouled, the plugs and wires weren't the issue. So the next step that I did in the process was pulled off the valve cover and looked at the rockers and noticed that one of the rockers was not moving. And that right there was the main indicator that either I had a bad lifter or something else major was going on with the truck. In this repair, you should also change the head studs. You want to make sure that you don't run into any further issues. Also replaced the lifter guides. I noticed that these were kind of loose when I stuck the new lifters in, so I just went ahead and replaced them. And when I say lifter, I'm specifically talking about the AFM lifter. And I made a short that kind of shows what happens when a lifter goes bad. You shouldn't be able to, with any amount of hand pressure, collapse this spring. Unfortunately for me, this has been very disappointing, considering that I bought this truck brand new. I paid $60,000 for it. I got rid of a 2005 GMC Sierra Crew Cab, which I had for 14 years, that never gave me a problem. One thing you need to know if you do plan on purchasing a Chevy or GMC vehicle is that you have to look at the labels of the oil, the filters, even the coolant, to make sure that it's Dexos, which is OE original to the vehicle. One other tool that came in handy is this depth endoscope. I actually got this off of Amazon by advice from one of our Honda mechanics. So since you have to remove the head with this repair, you're going to have to replace the head gasket. You can see that for this particular vehicle, it has a multi-layered steel gasket. I went with the OEM because, I didn't want to have any issues with sealing and stuff like that. But for the exhaust manifold, I actually went with the Fel-Pro, which when I went to source it was the next best that you could get outside of an OEM product. Oil pressure good, coolant temperature good. No more check engine light. So far, so good.